That's what you call a good time right there. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Hunter Foltz with Red Leaf Pursuit Outdoors, and today we're going to be going over my go-to AR-15 setup. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you never miss when we upload. What I have in front of me is the IWI Zion-15. The IWI is based out of Israel, and it stands for Israel Weapon Industries. They make guns like the Galil Ace, which is super popular, but they recently opened up a manufacturer in Pennsylvania where they released their AR-15. And this thing is a sweet shooting gun. It comes from the factory with B5 furniture, so you got your B5 SOP mod stock on it and your B5 pistol grip. I love this pistol grip because it's got some really nice stippling on it. It's very easy to handle. I like that it's not as slanted. It's a little bit more vertical than your standard A2 grip, and I hate the finger groove that the standard A2 has on it. So this is a really nice touch, and you're getting that straight from the factory, no mods necessary. As far as the stock goes, it's super durable and secure. It doesn't have that wobble in it like your standard stocks do, and it's got that SOP mod finish up here, so it's a little bit wider, and it just fits your cheek better. It's a little bit wider, and it really just feels good on your face. Moving forward, I'm running an Radian Raptor ambidextrous charging handle, and if you're not running ambidextrous charging handles, I don't know what you're doing. You need to be running ambidextrous charging handles, in my opinion. Moving forward, we got the Primary Arms ACSS LPVO optic. It's 1 to 8 power. I threw a little bit of a throw lever on there to get that a little bit quicker adjustment. But I love the LPVOs. I'm just a huge fan of them. You can sight them in at 100, and you can actually shoot all the way out to 700-800 yards with them. They got holdover for wind, and they actually got holdovers on the reticle for walking or moving targets, which is super nice. Everything you want in an optic is on these LPVOs, and you should definitely check them out. I'm a huge fan of the Primary Arms one that I'm running here. I've got a upgraded trigger in here, and this trigger is sweet. I took out my standard, I'll pop this out, show you that we're clear. So I took out my standard mil-spec trigger, and I dropped in a Fostech Echo 2 AR. And what's special about this is there's 3 modes. You got your safety, so here's your safety mode. Then you can flip it here, and you got your standard semi-auto. And then here, you got what they call Echo mode. So what Echo mode does is it's gonna fire a shot when you pull the trigger, and it's gonna fire a shot when you release the trigger. So you can shoot this thing super fast. And when I went ahead and dropped in this trigger, it also came with ambidextrous safety selectors, which is awesome. You don't get that with your standard triggers. So I'll go ahead and show you the trigger here. We're already cocked, so I'll flip it on semi and get this sling out of the way here. Apply pressure. There's no take up, no take up. So pretty good, clean, crisp pull with the semi-auto mode. So I'm gonna go ahead, take the mag out, and I'll show you what it does on Echo mode. So here's where the awesome happens. So you got your normal trigger pull. Hang on, I'll flip it. Okay, we're in Echo mode. You got your normal trigger pull. Another round cycles. And hammer drops again. The Echo mode is super fun. It's a great addition, and I'm super glad I went with that rather than just a standard upgrade. But I definitely would check out the Echo AR2 triggers. They are sweet, and they are a lot of fun when you figure them out. I added a little bit of a non-necessary upgrade, just a little bit of an extended mag release there by Odinworks. So it's a little bit easier to go to get there for the quicker reloads. Not necessary, but a nice little touch that didn't cost me a whole lot. I am running a Magpul MVG, I believe, on the foregrip. It's super comfortable. It's an M-LOK rail system, so that is really good touch. I love being able to grab that little thumb over bore action and really push that gun into my shoulder. to mitigate as much recoil as possible, even though the AR-15 5.56, as we know, doesn't recoil all that much. I went ahead and added some Magpul M-Bus offset sights. So I like to have backup sights on my AR-15 just in case I was in a situation where my primary optic went down. So it's really cool. I can just go from here, switch to the side. Those 45-degree offsets are awesome, and they flip down, so when I'm not using them, I can just flip them down out of the way, and you can hardly tell they're even there. So like I said, you got your M-Lock free float handguard here. Like, barrel is free floated, which is good. You want that for accuracy. It definitely makes a difference from my last AR. Free float, definitely more accurate, no questions asked. Got your M-Lock, so you can put any accessories on there. Your full length Picatinny across the top really gives you a lot of customizable options with this gun. Now on the top, I'm just running a standard A2 flash hider. I was thinking about going with something a little bit different, but the A2 is a classic and it seems to be working just fine, so I'm not going to change that if I don't need to. Now the last attachment I have is the sling here. I believe it's a Magpul. I think it's a Magpul M3 or whatever their series is, but it's just a 2-point sling. I love it. I like 2 points better because when I set the gun down, it kind of sits off here to the side. 1-point slings kind of sit like this, and if you're going from quick shoot to drop it, it can kind of hit you in an area that you really don't want to be hit in. So I love the 2-point slings by Magpul. It stays out of the way. It's got the slide adjustment on it, so you can quick adjust it, tighten it up, loosen it, whatever you want to do if you need to loosen it to go left offhand shooting. So that's pretty much it. This gun is super accurate. I took it out and shot it a little bit and got it sighted in 3 shots, and we were only shooting about 40 yards, but I'll roll that footage here in a minute so you can see that. But it's just an awesome shooting gun. I love how I have it set up, and I'm probably not going to change hardly anything. It's running really well. I like the look of it, and ARs are super customizable. You don't have to do it this way. This is just my go-to, and if anything were ever to happen, this would be my go-to firearm, as it's super tactical. You get those quick reloads off. You got that awesome echo trigger in there, and you just can't beat it. The AR is just one of the best guns on the market. You can set them up exactly how you want, super customizable, and just go out and get them and have some fun with them. So we're gonna go ahead and roll the range footage. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you back here in a minute. All right guys, first couple shots here with the IWI Zion-15. We just got it sighted in here about 30 yards. We're gonna send some down range for you. Here we go. All right, let's go check those out. First couple shots looking pretty good. Painting that circle around that orange dot. Let's go try out the echo trigger. All right guys, we got about 20 rounds loaded up here. We're gonna have some fun again. We'll try a little bit on echo mode 2 here in a second. Flip it to echo. Now that's what you call a good time right there. That's sweet. That trigger is just sweet. Man, when you finally get the hang of it, you can't beat that. That's a whole lot of fun. All right, now we're gonna do a little scope and then offset sight mix. So we're gonna go bang, flip it, bang, and just go back and forth. So here we go. All right guys, I hope you enjoyed that range time. That echo trigger is super fun once you get it figured out. It can take a minute to figure out that reset, but once you get it, man, it is a whole lot of fun, and I can't wait to practice and really get efficient with it. But that's pretty much it as far as my go-to AR build. Like I said, IWI Zion-15, can't beat them. The Galil Ace was a super reliable gun, and I think they knocked it out of the park with this AR. You got the upgraded furniture it comes with, the full length M-lock, handguard, everything about it's just super awesome, and it's a really affordable option, and it still left me enough room to go ahead and put what I wanted on it to really customize it and make it yours, because that's what it's all about when it comes to AR-15s. So I want to thank you for watching and joining us here on this video, and I encourage you to go ahead and hit that like button and hit that subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the action, and it really helps us out. Until next time, I'm Hunter Foltz with Red Leaf Pursuit Outdoors, and we'll see you soon.